Hey YouTube land, Tony Aragon here from Plan Nirvana, coming to you from beautiful Brady Mountain, Arkansas. So what I want to talk to you today about is, what is self-confidence? Do you have it? And if you don't, how do you get it? Today's video about self-confidence is really an intro to a 7-part video series that I want to do. How can you be able to achieve self-confidence? And we're going to go through 7 steps of some real reflection on who you are. I'm going to follow along with you. I'm going to do these steps as well. I'm going to give you my answers to these steps and really have an understanding that self-confidence and success go hand in hand. So when does self-confidence really start to produce success? Well, it really comes after, quite frankly, you don't really care about what other people think. You know, you're more concerned about yourself, and really ultimately what I'm concerned about is future Tony. I'm more concerned about what future Tony is going to be like and how he's going to act. I make a lot of choices a day trying to better my future Tony. And so, you know, you can ask my kids, you can ask really a lot of my coworkers, you can ask my spouse. I mean, really, I don't care what other people think. I'm going to do what's best for me. I'm going to do best for my family. I'm going to do best for the people I'm doing business for. You know, I tell my coworkers, my department heads, there's 2 people that you need to make happy in life. Yourself, first and foremost, that's number 1. And number 2 is the person you're doing it for, you know, whatever that happens to be. So always come across in that particular aspect is being self-confident really doesn't matter what other people think. It's a part of you. You know, you're not worried about your past failures because that's really in behind. Again, having that ability to be worried about, not really worried about, but being concerned about future whoever you are, future Tony in my case, that gives me the ability to continue to make those steps that I need to make. Also, I'm not worried about what the media is trying to sell me. I don't really care. I typically will buy things that I like. So it doesn't really matter whether I've got the sales pitch in front of me or not. I don't really care about those things. I'm more, again, concerned about me and being able to produce things that I need to produce to be successful. And so as each moment that you gain more self-confidence, the more successful you're going to be. I've had a lot of failures. And so if even with those failures, I haven't allowed it to crumple me. I haven't allowed it to cower me. I continue to go forward and I use them as lessons. I mean, you know, 3 years ago, I had a potential of losing like $700,000. That's a lot of money. I was able to get a lot of it back. It's because I trusted somebody and not in my own instincts. And I really shouldn't have done that. I've been divorced. I've had to come back from a divorce. I got married again and learned the lessons of the failure of my last marriage to make sure that my new marriage is more successful. You know, but again, there's a thread there. There's a theme, is not allowing your past history to crumple you. It's not allowing your past history to cower you, but actually use them as lessons. And that is really important, very key in accomplishing this particular growth in you. If you have it, you kind of know. You just know. You do things that you're just confident that you're going to be successful. You're confident that whatever you put your hand to, it's just going to happen. And so, but if you don't, you're always worried. I mean, can you imagine what you could accomplish if you weren't scared to do it, if you weren't scared to move forward? Can you imagine what you could accomplish? And that's what I'm really hoping to accomplish in these videos. So again, over the next seven weeks, I'm going to produce a 7-part series on how to gain self-confidence through a little bit of self-improvement. What we need to do is we need to figure out who you are. And I'm going to take you through those steps. I'm going to give you what I did in some of my moments where I really needed to buckle down and figure out who Tony was and figure out who, really in all reality, who future Tony was going to be, what I wanted that to look like. And I'm going to walk you through those steps. They're just going to be real brief, 2-3 minute videos, and we're going to figure this out. We're going to figure this out together. I'm going to show you what I did and what I continue to do, how I go through some of my kind of routines to be able to get from point A to point B. I look forward to seeing you on each one of those videos. One thing I'd like you to do is pick up my A to Z on motivation. I think it's really key on helping you discover who you are and to be able to get the things that you want. That is motivation, A to Z. It's in the description box. I look forward to seeing you in the next couple of weeks as we explore how to gain your self-confidence. I'm Tony Aragon from Plan Nirvana.